Despite its wisecracking titular heroine, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is no joking matter, not to Sarah Michelle Gellar. After years of rejecting the idea of a Buffy reboot, the actress, 47, recently changed her tune, jumping aboard the series' untitled sequel project at Hulu as both a star and executive producer, and she's determined to do things the right way. Speaking with PUPL at the 12th Annual Makeup Artists and Hairstylists Guild Awards on Saturday, February 15, the Scooby-Doo star said that fans' response to news of the forthcoming reboot, though exciting, has brought on a wave of nerves. "I wish there was a better word than overwhelming. It's heartwarming and exciting, and also incredibly nerve-wracking at the same time," she told PUPL at the ceremony at Fairmont Century Plaza in Century City. "Caliph, it's nerve-wracking," Gellar explained, "because you have to do it right." Though she's convinced that the group assembled to tackle the series is the right one for the job. "And I think we have this team in place that is legendary, from Chloe Zhao to the Zucks, Nora and Mila Zuckerman, to Gail Berman," she added, "and I think people are going to be pretty impressed." Zhao, 42, is set to direct and executive produce Hulu's Buffyverse pilot, which comes more than 2 decades after the show wrapped, and the Zuckermans are attached to write, showrun, and executive produce, Deadline and Variety previously reported. In addition to reprising her role as titular Slayer Buffy Summers, Gellar is also set to executive produce the series, along with Berman, Fran Kuzi, and Kaz Kazu, all of whom were executive producers on the original series. Dolly Parton, who was an uncredited producer on original series through her company $1 Entertainment and has long been attached to a potential Buffy reboot, will also return to the Buffyverse to executive produce. Unlike the original show, the Hulu project, which is nearing a pilot order, People confirmed earlier this month, will not center on Buffy, but rather a new Slayer with Gellar appearing in a recurring role. After news of the upcoming Buffy sequel broke, Gellar confirmed the news and her involvement on Instagram, sharing a lengthy and heartfelt statement to fans. "So, you might have heard some news this week, but I realize you hadn't heard from me. The I Know What You Did Last Summer star began the post before revealing that the sequel started with a phone call from Berman, her dear friend and mentor, 3 years ago. Berman told me that she wanted me to sit down with Chloe Zhao to hear her take on a potential Buffy revival. I was blown away that Chloe even knew who I was, but as I've always done, I told Gail that I just didn't see a way for the show to exist again," Gellar wrote. "We'd always been aligned on that, but this time I heard something different in her voice. I eventually agreed to go, mainly just to meet Chloe, and our 20-minute coffee quickly turned into a 4-hour adventure." The trio laughed and cried together, but mostly we both talked about how much this show means to us, the actress recalled. Nothing concrete came out of the initial meeting, but conversations about the project continued until one day we landed on an idea, Gellar said, noting that she has always listened to the fans and heard your desire to revisit Buffy and her world, but it was not something I could do unless I was sure we would get it right. "This has been a long process, and it's not over yet. I promise you, we will only make this show if we know we can do it right. And I will tell you that we are on the path there," the star continued. "I feel so lucky to be on this journey with these 4 unbelievably talented women, all of whom love Buffy as much as I do, and as much as you do. Thank you to all the fans who never stopped asking for this," Gellar concluded. "This will be for you."